It's about 5,000 kilocalories. It's about what someone racing the Tour de France is spending every day.
But with slimmer, taller bodies, modern humans had lower energy demands and an ever-improving toolkit. They now developed yet another breakthrough technology: projectile weapons, throwing spears.
These are two very different kinds of spears. These are the big, heavy wooden spears that Neanderthals and their ancestors used. These are the lighter, bone-tipped spears that Homo sapiens used. These weapons have different kind of performance characteristics. The heavy spears are effective, but they're effective at a very short range, and they're heavy. You can only carry so many of them in one hand. The bone-tipped spears are lighter, they're more durable, they have a longer effective range. In essence, the bone-tipped spears that our ancestors used allowed them to hunt a wider range of animals more safely, and therefore to have a broader ecological niche. These big, heavy spears with their weight, their relatively short range, it's like hunting with a pistol. Whereas using these things is like hunting with a semi-automatic rifle. One has more than one shot, one has greater range. It's a more effective weapon.
Throwing spears allowed our ancestors to go after a wider range of game with less risk to themselves.
The modern humans have this trend of intensifying their exploitation of the environment to sort of squeezing out everything possible from the environment.
That trend, already established in Africa, would become more pronounced as our ancestors spread around the world. Archaeologists have been able to track their movements by the extinctions of large animals. In Europe and Asia, the arrival of Homo sapiens coincides with the disappearance of the hairy mammoth, the cave lion, and other large mammals. In Australia, most animals weighing over 100 pounds vanish within a few thousand years of our arrival.
The effects of Homo sapiens on large animal communities become more profound as you move further and further from Africa. So very few major extinctions in Africa, a few extinctions associated with Homo sapiens moving into Eurasia. And then when they hit Australia and the New World, it's a wipeout.
The Neanderthals were just one of many species that disappeared when we arrived. Gradually, they were pushed into marginal areas of Europe. Their last refuge seems to have been the Rock of Gibraltar 28,000 years ago. Then, they vanished, leaving no legacy but their fossilized bones. For the first time, there was only one type of human on the planet.
But this species, it covered the whole planet. It went to places where other hominins lived. It led them to extinction, actually. They went to Australia, they went to Americas, they went to the moon, and they will go to Mars. And this is very peculiar because the way this species intensify its exploitation of the environment is really unique.
In the beginning, climate upheavals made us what we are. They taught us a new inventiveness which has led to a cascade of technological advances. But exactly what made us different is still an enigma. Soon, we'll discover the genetic changes unique to our species. But genes are only part of what makes us special. The other part is that mysterious creation, unique to humans, culture.
Homo sapiens is the most adaptable species in the human career, meaning that no matter what happens in the world, we have a way of adapting to it. Today, that way is called culture. If glaciers came to Arizona, where I live, we wouldn't be growing thick fur and thick skin. We would be building more fireplaces and heating systems.
Culture is the storehouse of our complex ways of thinking and perceiving. and we pass it on to our children as surely as we pass on our genes. The ways in which cultural evolution and genetic evolution interact will be at the forefront of the research of tomorrow. Because one thing is for sure, evolution is not stopping.
The rate of evolution at the genomic level has increased over the last 10,000 years, and it probably will continue over the next few thousand years.
Where it will take us, nobody knows. But we're still a young species. There is a long future ahead.
Nova's got a brand new evolution website with lots to explore about our ancestors. We want to know what you think. Bookmark it today and give us your feedback. Find it at pbs.org. Major funding for Nova is provided by the following: ExxonMobil, taking on the world's toughest energy challenges. And by David H. Koch. And
discovering new knowledge. HHMI.
and by the Corporation for Public Broadcasting, and by contributions to your PBS station from viewers like you. Thank you.